let's just do some verification. Okay, so it looks like that's working. Perfect. Perfect. Mostly perfect. Sorry, I do have a copy. Just because I need to verify what's going on in chat properly. And it was not working as intended. And then I need you. Okay, sorry about that. All right, now we are good to go. Everything's set up. And we'll go ahead and go down the list, right? So obviously, you've joined the stream. You already know. Hey, how you doing? Um, but so I got distracted there. But so and yes, I did give you the role. I probably meant to ask you, I just didn't give a shit. You followed, so we'll call it good. Um, so we're doing a review of the set because obviously some of us didn't get a chance to because we weren't streaming at the time. Um, gonna make it kind of quick as possible because like obviously most of us have probably already been playing this game, so we have a good idea about what's going down. Um, wireless, thank you. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna skip over all the silvers and bronzes because again that's not the entire point of this one. Um, Going into set two, I'll probably put more effort into that. So yeah, let's hello, thank you. There we go. All right. So we'll start with, and I'll probably also go down the list through the quote unquote classes, just so it's easier. So Phil Dow, we love our Phil Dow. Apparently, little man just comes in and just says, "Well, bam," kills something, and then he's useless after that. I mean, people like him. I guess to be fair, it depends on what nation you're playing. If you're playing Dragoncraft, there is a better target. Um, Actually, I guess to be fair, this probably will not work this way. Can I just look at all of them? That way we can go ahead and find our target. So we'll get back to Fan in a second. So obviously, the Phil Dow clone is apparently a bronze. I did not know that. Okay. Um, our Phil Dow bronze is. Where's she silver? There's too many cards. Yes. Fledgling is just the best. She's bronze. She's not even silver? Wow. But yeah, no, I love her. She honestly, I don't understand why people want to play Phil Dow because like Phil Dow's not on Evo curve anyways. And I get that like once you get to about that point, maybe you want to play something else. But in Dragoncraft, I'd rather run Fledgling. Although these are not the point of this beginning here. So we're gonna go back to playing this game. Fan of Otohime is a bit unnecessary, honestly. Like I see people play it and I see the trick behind it, to be honest. So um the biggest like what the heck moment I had with this thing is I had someone literally no hand drop a Fan of Otohime and then activate it and I'm like, "Wait, what? I assumed you had to discard for this card to trigger." No, it's just an additional cost if you can pay it. So from that aspect, 3 fans are actually pretty good on the board state. So I might not be discarding my fans for fans. Well, okay, maybe 3 is overkill because you can't really have 3 creatures and 3 amulets on the board state, but that's whatever. Lily. Lily pisses me off. Okay, that's how that's going to work. We'll just do it this way. Okay, so Lily, I I get murked by Lily all the time. um, it's just as a random two drop that says, I don't care that you have a super evolve thing. It's a one defense, and then I'm going to kill it immediately on an evolve, or swing with something minor because you have so many fairies. And I mean, I think it's an interesting card. I don't like that it exists. I only had one for the longest time until I finished my playset of the entire set one. I just never pulled any in all of the like some 300 or so packs. I'm like, how in 300 or so packs have I only pulled one Lily? The same can be said about Rodeo, but at least Rodeo is legendary. Um, so yeah, I haven't had a chance to put Lilies into the deck yet and see how it goes. Forest, unfortunately, right now is just not a deck I've been interested in. And then Penelope. Penelope is interesting, but obviously, for her sake, we don't have a lot of Earth Sigil support as far as things that really need it. Like, yes, we have a good couple cards, but no finisher. Exactly, no payoff. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. It's depressing. And I think if they had reworked Kuon to make it that way, maybe. The fact that they have Kuon and not have a way for him to do anything with Earthrights, even though that's kind of relatively close to what the Shikigami are supposed to do. I don't know. There's some issues with this set, obviously, but set two's around the corner. Hopefully, we should be getting previews for those soon. I hope, since obviously what we've got a week and a half, a week, okay, maybe about 2 weeks, because I don't remember if it's the 17th or 16th. Um, so we'll say 2 weeks for just fairness. 2 weeks for a next set, and we have no information outside of apparently they recently did a preview for it. Because I think this morning I got a notification from Igneous's Discord about that and how I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited for set two as much as I don't need to be right now, but obviously like the biggest this is the main reason I'm excited for set two. I need Abyss to have more cards that actually work with the decks. So Orthrus, beautiful card, easy to drop, walk away from it. I would never evolve this. Um, because your necromancy is very, very important. Because unfortunately, we don't have a lot of ways to create necromancy trigger cards, and then we also don't have a lot of good payoffs other than I guess you could argue the mummy, which is bronze. Yeah, it's bronze. Okay, whoops, too far. Um, and then you've got who else do you have? You've got the Mukon who gets the evolve trigger from it. That's okay. And then obviously you're mostly building up for your triple Cerberus turns, and that's it. Like it needs something else going on in there. And obviously the biggest thing I find the problem with necromancy is we don't have a lot of reanimation, which is a lot of what the deck should be doing. And the reanimation doesn't have any targets because everything in the deck is fanfare. Like there are literally no cards that aren't fanfare. There's a couple last word cards, but they're not the greatest payoffs. Rage of Serpents. So this card in the beginning obviously had a big showing. People love this card. Then it disappeared for like a week. You couldn't find it in anyone's deck, and then all of a sudden it came back, and it's basically winning people games left and right. Cause yeah, look, I never played the original. Okay, I tried to, and the problem is I came at a weird time, so it's just there wasn't any incentive to like buy all these cards that I would need to actually play the game. because I didn't have a pre-setup and everything to get ready to play the game from the get-go. Um, and also, for some reason, I just wasn't compelled to do competitive there. I'm not sure why in Shadowverse, excluding streaming, I was compelled to do competitive, but I've been doing competitive. All right, let's move on to the next and our first two legendaries, it looks like. Dookie and Dookie. All right, so Pact of the Beast Princess, best card ever printed. Not really, but it is. Shut the fuck up. Of course, there is no incentive. Um. Anyways, so the Beast Princess is a pretty great card, I would say. Um. I'm not a fan of Rush necessarily over Storm, especially for this deck. Um. I would say to balance it, maybe. There's no way to balance it. Never mind. But yes, hi, Barry. Um, so it's what it is. We'll have other chances to get amulets that do exactly what I'm looking for. Because obviously we still don't have the Pegasus. That I remember. I remember the Pegasus for some reason. Killer Rhinoceros. Supposedly this card got nerfed, and I looked actually. I went over to the original game and I looked at it and I was like, yeah, that's a nerf. Um, but at the same time it's a buff. So the big thing is obviously it is a 3 cost versus the original 2. But the other thing is it originally only had 1 defense. Now it has 2 defense. Now 1 versus 2 isn't much, but if for whatever reason you don't close a game out with a roach, that extra 2 defense with say a super even, putting it at 5, could be the difference. Rune had a card. Oh my god, of course Rune would have a card like that. Why does Rune need anything? Rune makes me sad. But you know what makes me more sad? Portal. And we'll get into that later. Amataz. Amataz has been all over the place. It was a good card at one point. Well, a bad card, then a good card. And now it's a bad card again. I don't understand how anyone plays this game. They're like, okay, this card is awful, which makes sense because like it is bad. Um, and then they're randomly like, well, but it could be good. It does everything Aragave does, but slower and weaker and random because it's legitimately random. So that's why it sucks. Godwood Staff obviously is the GOAT card for Forest Craft. Getting to combo 3 is obviously really easy. And then just getting free draws. And obviously it's got the Roach tech. I actually don't use it for that. Mostly because I don't get that far. Valse. Valse has been my MVP from when I was playing Sword. Every time it does, like, obviously this enhance never happens. I refuse to pay 6 for this man. But Fanfare doing 5 damage for a 3-drop, that's a pretty good Amelia target when Amelia comes out. Obviously, if you know Amelia, you know. Otherwise, we'll get there. But no, like, if you're not running 3 copies of this in Sword, well, yeah, no, obviously I get that it's useful. It's just board state wise, I need something else usually. I absolutely need something else going in. Plus, like yeah, I've seen so many times where someone will drop this way, and then it gets cleaned off the board. This pile of hot garbage. I don't know why, but there are people in like I'm obviously I'm not in Sapphire and Diamond, unfortunately. I can't get there because I don't have the ability to play the game long enough at a time to stick to it. Like if I shorten my games to maybe like 3 games at a time, I might make it. But trying to do like 10 games at a time, it's just too much. But apparently this guy does some nasty stuff because, like, I'll be honest, as someone who sees this on the board, I understand its crest ability, but like, I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna remove it every time, as long as removing it does not cause me to ignore other things. Usually, obviously, that means I'm playing board wipe based removal. Usually, I try not to waste an actual card removing him because he'll just come back. But it's funny to watch other games where people just drop him and then the other person is just trying to remove him constantly. Then he comes out of nowhere with a super evolve and then he gets buffed by something else and then he just wins the game. And then obviously these lovely cards. I'm just gonna fucking grab these as well. All right, so homework time. I don't even know why I'm bothering with rune cards. We already know if it's a rune card and it has rarity, it goes in the deck. Homework time is like a required card, obviously. Balto's been an interesting one actually. So on my Abyss builds, I've actually started running him. I don't like the rules on crests where you can only have one copy of a named crest. I get the concept, and that's fine. Where the problem lies is when you go to quote unquote refresh the crest, it doesn't refresh the crest if the crest is already in the crest zone. So it can't like go, okay, well, I have a crest with like 1 or 2 turns left. I may as well play a new Balto. So unfortunately, sometimes my Baltos do get cloggy. Even if I turn 3 this Balto, I may never get to play the second Balto properly. And so that's the only reason I don't like him. Like this is beautiful. This will be great if we ever get Wrath for Abysscraft. We probably won't. They're too busy with their Sanguine mechanic rather than. Well, I say that, but we still haven't even gotten Sanguine. We have all the effects that cause Sanguine, but we don't have Sanguine, which is great. Miriam. I don't know why we're even reviewing this card. This card is insane because it basically gives you what is deferred as Upsilon in material, right? Yeah. So you get obviously 2, and then you get 2 more on Evolve, which you would combine 2 of them to get a Striker or a Fortifier. And you combine the 2 of those in any way in formation to get an Upsilon. So like this and an Evolve Crest just to get an Upsilon part. Oh, Barry, you might enjoy this deck. It's broken. Do it. It's cheap too. She's literally the only fucking rare card you need. Well, okay, you only really need gold cards. The legend cards are not as necessary. But yeah, you basically just combine cards over and over, and there's spreadsheets or just, simple math. The simple math literally tells you what to do. So obviously, like Striker Artifact here specifies to make the alpha, you just need a copy of this and an additional artifact. Unfortunately, well, actually, sorry. Let me rephrase that. 1 cost artifact. So to get alpha, obviously, it's Striker or Fortifier because they're the same card. And then one of these gears, and that's it. So that's your alpha, and then beta is literally that, and then 2 pieces or Fortifier again. And then to get Upsilon, the best route is just to fuse 2 of these together, and then you fuse those 3 idiots together to get Omega. It's okay. I don't see very many people winning with Omega. They usually try and win with beta. Right. I remember when Omega was the only card people played. Now they're just like, artifacts? Nah, those are just pieces to fuck with you while I pull out my Orcus. Yudi. Yudi is I don't see anyone playing Yudi anymore. I mean, sure, she draws a card, which is great, but unfortunately, with the two decks that you have, you really don't want to draw. Like, I mean, you do, but like, your hand is usually full. Crest is okay. The heal is nice against aggro, but you're not usually playing that in Artifact from what I've seen. Divine Thunder, bread and butter, your weird version of Regeki. We love it. Zirconia. Zirconia is nice. I do like her second effect more than her first effect when you evolve her. Um, the only problem is when I go to play Zirconia on an evolve turn, regrettably I have nothing on the board. So it's basically just her and the 2 nights she spawns. Maybe that's where it would be smart to save squirrels and hope they don't burn the squirrels, but that just never happens. Edelweiss. Again, we understand the problem with her comes down to Earthright just not existing right now. She's a good card though. Like, if you have just enough Earthright generation, she's useful. I'm always a big fan of the free evolution targets, even though this isn't free. But still, I forget that she has this recover 2 play points thing. I think that's my problem actually, because I just played against someone who used this, and I'm like, how did they bring out Edelweiss for free? And I completely forgot about this key portion of it. Liu Feng, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, she's a good card. Our lovely friend here, Penelope, is honestly, I love her. She's good, especially as an evolve target. We'll go back to her for a second. Obviously, as an evolve target, she could. Oh, actually, never mind. That's a super evolve. We don't want that. Change it to an evolve, and I'll be interested. Liu Feng, an auto include in Dragon, in my opinion. Some people will complain about that thought process, but again, free evolve is all I care about. Free evolve is very important. And getting into overflow is pretty easy for most of the Dragoncraft decks, regardless. Hello, I deleted you. Cerise is insane. I don't like that she requires you to sacrifice a super evolve, but her existence is just nutty. She's probably like one of your worst super evolved targets you can have, but I don't care. We're still super evolving her. At least one of her. Because, like, it makes her harder to remove. Because she's going to be a, what, 4/7 with barrier? What are they going to do? Have something with rush and then their killer? I mean, maybe. Yeah, Juggler's pretty good. I like Juggler. I don't understand the people who hate on Juggler because Juggler is the best. Actually, really, Juggler's the only damn reanimate card in the game. I mean, sure, Cerberus exists, but I wouldn't count her because she's just basically bringing out puppies again. Um, Here's our other auto evolve target. I have mixed feelings on this one still. Like, yes, he grants Bane, does not need evolve for it though. Like, that's the thing. He doesn't need to evolve in order to grant Bane to the departed followers. Which, that's our biggest problem, is there's not a lot of departed follower spawning mechanics right now. That's literally why I don't think Mukon is that great. As a 1 or 2 of, sure, but long term, no. Also, I don't understand how this is the evolve versus this. Like, I kind of like this one better. Ronavero is honestly a card that I thought was the worst card in this game. Like, he's just a 1/3 ambush for 4. That's terrible. His evolve isn't that much better. But but to be fair, like if you're running this, sorry, if you're gonna try and run Phil Dow, just run Renovero basically. Is the system because like why wouldn't you want to dab evolve? Sure, again, Phil Dow's advantage. He's a 2-drop, but 2 PP is not going to be the end of the day. Glade is another weird card that I did not expect to be useful. I also, for some reason, continue to forget that he draws 2. So this man has literally only had this effect the entire time I've ever seen him. I don't pay attention to this. Um, but it's funny to watch them play Glade, and then I proceed to kill him anyways on the preceding turn. And usually they have to evolve to do it. I just have to play a card. Um, so I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, this is really good in Forestcraft right now. Hopefully, they'll grow up and give us actual cards. We're on to the last part of this page. Albert is really good. Obviously, for the folks who do not play Shadowverse or have not fully gotten into it yet, the enhanced cost is a system which obviously we haven't seen so far in all the cards I've shown. Enhanced obviously just makes it so it's an alternative cost. Sorry, my cat's being a little bored, I suppose. So rather than paying 5, you're paying 9 for it. The game, unfortunately, also automatically triggers enhanced cost if you are able to be in there. So that is something to consider. If for whatever reason, excluding Albert, if you're trying to play this without enhance, you better have a good reason, and it better not be turn 9. Because obviously, potential board wipe, or at least ward wipe, because that's really all you care about is getting rid of wards. And then swinging for two times, which sure, he's only 3, but obviously you're supering him. We all know this. Unless you, for some reason, used all your supers. Couldn't be me using my super on turn 7 and turn 8 every time. Juno. Again, same problem. Actually, this is a different problem. No, it's not. She has Earthright. I don't know why I thought that was golems. It's probably because it summons a golem. But yeah, again, same problem. Not enough Earthright support. And she is not the finisher. She's not the payoff. She is a weaker version of William. We all know this. I mean, sure, that crest is cute. Letting you summon Guardian Golems each turn, but again, costing Earthright is not ideal in a deck that doesn't really build and use it. Anangrea is the bane of everyone's existence right now. It's a little cheap card, honestly. Like, I hate how ridiculously broken this thing is. It just ruins all the plans you have. You're like, you know it's coming, but you're just like, next turn, I'm going to be able to kill you. Even though I know next turn is Anangrea turn, but I'm still going to try and kill you. And then Anangrea, and then you're like, well, I guess I'll just wait to kill you. And unfortunately, they Anangrea for like the 2 or 3 turns, depending on if they're playing second. And then they go right from Anangrea into Kuon, which we'll get to here pretty soon. Aragave, the slightly better Glade, because he just does 7 damage. This is obviously not randomized. It picks, I believe it was oldest card to newest card. Obviously they don't tell you exactly. Here we go. From oldest enemy follower to the newest. So I didn't even realize they actually put these Q&As down here. I just scrolled and hoped for the best. apparently Aragami is not the right card. Hey, Pater. But no, I love Aragami. I don't love that they ruined the voice actor situation for him. So going back to Albert, apparently Albert is Ito from Genshin Impact, and this is not. This is literally fucking is Ito. Like, you can't tell me that this man is not this man. Like, why? Whoever cast the VA for this guy to be this, I don't know. I don't know what your problem is. Like, you missed a big play. Like, sure, keeping him in the, like, to be fair though, I do like Aragave's voice actor still, but like, this is just Ito. Why? Why? Selefa, I hated Selefa dropping on the board. Like, this card is one of the cards I did not have for the longest time. I had to finally create one because in, again, all the 250 packs I cracked or so, 0 copies. I'm still never seen a single copy, even though I've pushed to like 300 to 350 packs now. I had to craft all 3 of mine, which is not ideal. But again, very nice because the Restore 3 is just beautiful. The Ward is nice. Evolving her to generally board wipe, because every time I've ever evolved her, it's been a board wipe. So yeah, great card, especially for 5. It's on Evo curve too. Technically, I think curve for Evo. You know, I have no idea. Well, you know what? You know what? You've got me curious now. We'll take a second for that. Let me just crack open my phone as well. Shadowverse. Let me in. Sorry, don't mind. You'll hear the sounds twice. I have my phone. Let me just actually mute the phone. How about that? Or press the wrong button. Let's go to lobby. Because now you have me very curious about this one. And we can get the daily match out of the way in the process. Friends, myself. Ah! Yes, I'm very mad about this. My alt was able to get the Orcus, and I could not get it. We're going to increase our odds of hearing this by playing 2 versions of Portalcraft. Actually, I don't know if the other Wendy's Portalcraft has it, because it is the, like, literally didn't do anything account.
We have much to discuss. Determining target's capability.
Wow. Imagine. Wait. Why are there all these fucking puppets in my deck? Oh, that's the wrong deck, that's why. Hahaha. I can play this game right.
For you, dear, I would give anything.
You know, it would help if I actually draw into the card, though, not gonna lie.
I'm armed for a freaking circus.
Ah! The other problem I hate about this is it's very easy to just waste time on the fusion. Really? Yeah.
This burden is mine to bear.
Lol.
I don't like that. That is the weirdest one, honestly, of all of them.
Only ransom I take is blood.
Can evolve, but guess what? I didn't pull the card I'm looking for yet. Like, what the
I'm armed for a freaking circus.
Looking for a spark of inspiration.
Oh, right. She requires to die.
Lol.
Follow my lead.
No, I don't want to do that because I already have Alpha. That's the worst part, is sometimes you'll forget what you're doing and you'll accidentally just re-evolve the same target.
Looking for a spark of inspiration.
Oh, cool.
Change doesn't scare me anymore. Right in the kisser. Dude, watch the thingamajigs.
Technically, I like to do Upsilon first. Am I gonna not draw into, like, Alouette at all?
Lol.
Follow my lead.
Lol.
Fuck it.
This land is both cradle and grave.
We didn't draw into it still.
This is the new me.
Lol.
Take my life.
Lol.
Never forgive.
Okay, I'm actually gonna have to play stuff to clean the board state. I'm not gonna lie.
Remain calm. It will be over soon. Scalpel.
Major bummer.
I have no regrets.
Major bummer.
Really?
I'm armed for a freaking circus.
This land is both cradle and grave.
Okay, we at least got to Alouette. I don't care about the rest of the cards dying.
Guilty.
Do I have any good puppet shows going on?
Scalpel.
It is what it is. Am I stronger?
There we go. Now I have a board state. Bye. Proceeds to sacrifice an Alouette in the process. Okay. So let's see what this voice line is.
The curious artificer dons their mask.
I don't know if that really counts. But we'll let it happen.
Trajectory calculated.
I don't remember if they have evolve triggers.
Possibility.
Guilty. I won't.
It's
give
a
up.
stretch. Ah. Fair enough. Look, I don't know, okay? I don't pay attention very well, apparently. What do we get? Oh, right. Actually, it would help if I accepted my keys, right? Wow. Congratulations, Side Games. You've given people good rate rewards. Oops, wrong button. I do want to remove that message. Oops. Blah, blah, blah. How's the guild doing? We're almost done. We're almost done. We are almost at S rank at least. Where am I at? We have 2 diamond players. Oh, not diamonds, but 2 masters. I think that's masters. And then there's my sorry ass way over here in the middle. I need to put some more effort in, I'm not gonna lie. I guess we'll go open our free pack, right? At least it's a good pack, right? I don't know, it looked kind of gold to me. Yeah, that's gold. Skullfang. Oh! We actually got the premium version of it. And another Sylvia. Really, at this point, the only things I need are obviously premium cards, and then all of this stuff. I only have the Owlbear card, unfortunately. So I'm kind of mad, because I wanted Orcus. I wanted their leader set and the card style. This means nothing to me. These three are nice. I do like that they really like over animate these cards, but it wouldn't be worth it long term for me. Maybe I'll get lucky if I can do another like 145 packs at some point, which I guess I'll do that real quick. Let's open our other pack. Oh, generic pack. But I feel like in 150 more packs, I should just confirm pull one, you would think. Like, I haven't seen one at all, and then other people have seen plenty. Oh, cool, Dirk. I'm pretty sure I already have all my 3 Dirks. For today, though, I'm not sure what we play. Voltron, though. That's boring. Let me go fix the deck real quick. There were some changes I needed to make to my Haven deck before we get into that. So menu, I like it, but unfortunately it's not gonna work. Where is the third one? You are my evolved target generally. Probably drop the Olivia down to 1 because she's not really been worth it. She might even go to 0, to be honest. I know I'm running another card that's not run. Technically Leah. Yeah. The draw 2 is nice, but I don't think he's that good. Who's the other 3 of card? No, I'm not gonna run Cocytus. I refuse. How heavy does that make us, though? That's a lot of targets. See, this is the only problem with not having a big card pool is like, I have no idea what to do on some of these cases. Let's specify. I was mostly seeing if it actually can target the vessel, because sometimes I feel like it doesn't. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do that. Oh. Sorry, we're not over there yet. Hopefully I'm in the format where Haven's actually good. So obviously play groups matter for what deck is good. Abyss. Abyss is an interesting matchup.
It's a game.
We'll see.
Enjoy yourself. Welcome to Hades, oh doom spirits.
Well, at least we got a 1-drop.
Here to hear the good word.
We love a deck where we just sit here and play cards that don't do anything, and then that's when we get to fight. I don't like doing it, but I do need something out there.
Justice to the face.
I guess I should have expected Serene Sanctuary.
I treat all my specimens equally.
You are safe here. Rest.
Justice is served.
Next turn, I guess we have to Avian Statue unless we draw into something. Well, to be fair, next turn we do have 3 cards in hand that we're adding. I'm sorry, all 3 of my Avian Statues. I mean, it's a good card, but I don't think I needed all 3 of them that soon. I don't think the game knows how to the algorithm doesn't know how to properly shuffle a deck.
Made a narrow escape.
And
Ding dong, ding dong. It's really heating up now.
that's a choice.
What? You think I shine too brightly?
Imagine not having a play again.
Here to hear the good word.
Oh, right. Imagine knowing how to do that too.
I'll always watch over you.
Not the intelligent play, but at least they have to put more effort to killing it, and then I'll probably just end up vesseling next turn anyways.
Deity, beast,
Or they can Aragave.
hunks of meat.
Are you having any fun yet?
Saved a place for you at my dinner table.
Yeah.
Ouch!
I am keeper of
It looks bad, but I can fix it.
I can keep this up all day. Come closer.
Oh, they don't. They do.
Be still.
A trial I must overcome.
So, obviously there are issues like that where you get really cloggy hands in Havencraft. Yay me. And the new Abysscraft is... current Abysscraft build is a little nutty. If we don't end up succeeding with this one,
Enjoy yourself.
well, that would have been a nice actual first turn
Or well done.
drop. I'm gonna keep the dose this time, because that would have saved my ass. I love trading an 8-drop for a 7-drop that's even worse.
Special assignment today.
You are safe here.
We'll probably turn for the Celefa.
May wings be at your back. Here's the booster. Promise this won't hurt. Don't forget to review.
I don't like doing that either, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're not turn 4ing the Celefa apparently. We're gonna run a Vero.
Rebel Inquisitor.
Since we're gonna lose the play
dons
point
his
anyways.
Rest.
I probably should have done that, but oh well. I'm gonna bait out whatever they have.
Right behind you, man.
Never mind. I knew what they had. I'm dumb. They didn't evolve it though. That's a plus, right?
Repent.
Shadows.
Here's the booster. Promise this won't hurt.
Caught us off guard.
Rest. May the way be light.
There we go. Probably would have been smarter to play the second Darkhaven, but I don't care. I don't care.
I give up.
I'm sorry, you did that so you could destroy that.
Is this your judgment?
They must have been at. Oh yeah, they were at 6 stuff.
Spark of knowledge.
I don't know. This is literally the only thing I can think of at this point.
Brace yourself.
And then we just have to hope that they don't have Kuon in hand like they usually do.
By the pen and the sword.
So we play weird decks. Okay, okay.
Special assignment today.
She's good, but she's old and outdated as a card, unfortunately. I wanted to Lapis this turn, but I think we have to Vessel this board. No. If we can outpace this board state. So if I do 3 to everything, that kills those 2, puts her down to 7. Yeah, no, we're good. We'll do this.
So I'm still asleep.
Rest.
Unfortunately, waste our second super, which I don't like doing.
Don't forget to review. The pen and sword broken.
Yeah, we'll call it good. Look, we're playing clearly Haven Storm, and we don't know it yet.
May wings be at your back.
I will take that. If that means they didn't have Kuon again.
Ready, Graham? Right behind you, man.
This bitch. You're gonna super the dog. You're just gonna Evo it? I mean, I guess they only needed to Evo it. I'm still kind of mad we haven't drawn into Jean. That's 2 play points. That puts me at 10, 11. Not enough to do that combo. Okay. So we'll Unholy Vessel and Serene.
Here to hear the good word?
You know what comes next turn? Go on.
I give up.
It's usually mistakes like this that cause them to just Kuon it out.
By the pen and the sword.
So unfortunately, there's not much of a play strategy here.
I will soar for as long as these skies allow.
Rest.
Repent. Carve a path towards the future.
There won't be a future if we keep making these mistakes.
Rest.
Fight for yourself. The pen and sword broken.
I should have just Lapis. I think that was my mistake, because I should have Lapis and then evolved.
Thine eyes, traitor.
You're done.
Transgression is born of the heavens.
I cannot fall here.
So I can draw. I still have a chance. Let's see if we can draw it.
Let us pray.
No. No. I can Soul Cure Sister maybe. Or Jean. I'm gonna Jean. How about that?
Fear not the god's absence.
Here to hear the good word?
Rest.
We'll go with that. See how it works. So far, we're doomed. Also depends on what he drew into.
Sound the retreat!
A trial I must overcome.
See, this is why you don't take Griffin down to 1. Because Griffin would have won me that game a long time ago. You can go. Bye. Take one of these out because they're getting cloggy. I don't want to play the Rodeo, but it's looking like I might have to. What else can I do? Ronavero is good, but he's not that good. I'm gonna bring back Holy Shield Maiden because I always had good success with her. What are you complaining about this time, computer? Nothing. That's what I thought. Alright, we're just gonna play a different deck still though. I'm kinda not feeling that one. Where'd it go? When in doubt, just play puppets. I also like how I didn't get to finish my review, but you know, that's fine. That's on me.
We have much to discuss.
I
What?
long for sights unseen.
I want to keep them, but I have to put one away. I need to actually make it to that turn. against Forrest? No. Not likely.
How does one adult?
You do not.
For you, dear, I would give anything.
I need an adult.
The correct decision.
Let Lily's magic guide you.
What? What are these plays?
Excuse me. I should have
The
practiced
perfect
more.
sacrifice.
I don't like playing these puppets so early, but
Dogwood staff.
like they're leaving me no choice but to use my puppets wisely. Who wants to gamble on the puppet theater coming back?
Got a jingling purse, I hear.
Please. Please fix the RNG of Ruby. That's ridiculous.
The perfect sacrifice.
Like, okay, this is the sad part. Assume I had all 3 puppet theaters in my hand,
Dons his mask.
and still the same roughly amount of cards in deck. I would have still repulled the fucking puppet theater.
I'll always watch over you.
I kind of don't want to waste medical grade right now, but then again, yeah.
I failed you.
That is the only choice I could make. Really, another blade?
Dons his mask.
Ugh. So I didn't put anything on the board state.
Excuse me.
I failed you.
I would do this, but it puts me... Oh no, that'll be fine.
May wings be at your back.
That's the last turn for theater anyways. But unfortunately I can't play Noah next turn without sacrificing the current puppets I'd have in hand. Did they just draw and have to get rid of something because of that? I think they did. This is the only problem with having a hand limit of 9. Like, I get why it's needed, but it's also just amazing how easily you can just
What's today's?
screw yourself up. Like that. There they are again with their hand size capped out.
Let's play a game.
At least I'll have something to use my puppets on.
It'll be my fault.
So I'm gonna be needing to get rid of 3 puppets, 2, 3, and then Noah.
Soon, these strings will be around your neck.
Same time tomorrow? Same time tomorrow?
Noah's voice line just... I'm surprised that it actually made it into English. Like, that sounds a little bit too much for English words, or, ears. They can't handle it.
Let Lily's magic guide you.
I don't think they know how to play this game, because they keep putting her out early.
Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Wiggle with your wings, twinkle with your toes. Same time tomorrow? Be cleansed. I lost my strengths and gained a heart. Let down your guard.
Trajectory. Calculating.
I want to be heard. Let down your guard. Let down your guard. Come back. 1, 2.
Can you win next turn? Because if you either don't kill my... Well, actually, if you kill my board state, I benefit. But if you can't kill me next turn and the board state, you're dead.
Forest guard dons his mask. Don't look away.
That's the solution?
Feel what you can't see or touch.
Ugh. Oh no. Any blockers? See, this is the only reason I don't play the puppet deck very much, is because it just usually auto wins with the 2 orchids.
How does one adult let Lily's magic guide you?
What was even that turn?
I lost my strengths and gained a heart. Let down your guard.
This might hurt.
I want to be heard. Let down your guard.
And malignance.
This is new.
So now you understand why I don't try and play puppet.
Confirming target neutralization.
Because I generally win. Let me see how this deck is currently. Oh, right. I meant to remove the soul predations from that. We might switch over to Mecha Break though, because like I am kind of drained already on playing this game right now, because there's just not a whole lot to do. Darkseal, I do only have one in there. What else did I take out? What the fuck? I only took one card out. Whatever. Balto. I'll take one more copy of Balto out because it's proven to not do anything. Ghost Juggler would target Cerise, which is nice. Mistress of the Fang might be better. A 6-drop Storm feels bad. But that's okay. I need 2 cards. Wukong it is, I guess. Alright, so now that that's saved, we are going to go ahead and actually swap over. Because I know everyone wants to see the great game as it is. Really? Season? Let me... What do you mean there's not sufficient space to continue recording? What is that shit about? Don't lie to me. Alright, so we're going to switch this over to Mecha Break 2. Or, sorry, technically Mecha Break 3. 3. And then we're going to switch this to Mecha Break. Stream successfully updated. Fantastic. Looks like I'm going to have to figure out what is up with that space issue. There was a collector's box? Oh no. What is this about? Oh yeah, that's not happening. Oh, they're funny. So this is the collector box, as it were. $400. Totally worth it. So obviously they give you access to this, which pretty much gives you the alternate version for Falcon. Another pilot, which I don't understand the point of, because you're trying to take care of your pilot more than anything. You get a... To be fair, most of the price is right here, probably. Just going off of P. Bandai's versions of these, those are like about $300. I'm not sure what all this is about. So obviously, so it says the Strike custom redemption code. A 1/64 scale of the model. Pilot access archive, whatever. The steel book. Numbered collectible card. A metal insignia set for the Falcon. And then tactical manual. And then a mouse pad. Where's the mouse pad? Oh, right here. I'm good. I'm good, sorry. Not for 400. I still need to work on that. Login bonus. What did we get? 500 blue or reds. Woo. I have nothing to buy with them. We are switching strikers though. How have I not painted this thing? Hold on. I want a muse for this. So that blue is actually in a perfect spot. We're gonna keep that standardized. Maybe. No. So I just have to buy one and consume one. That looks pretty good. So I know it's kind of stupid, but I'm designing it based off of the lightning in this case. I know it doesn't match, but I could honestly give like 0. We're still set to mash. I don't want to mash, sorry. I found mashes to not be really beneficial to the stream. No one wants to watch that shit. They just want to watch this 6 idiots playing against each other. So it looks like we did get
Panther,
to keep
ready to
Tricera.
strike. Falcon, Tricera, ready to strike. Aquila, ready to strike. Inferno, ready to strike.
So we got 2 heavies, that's good. The Aquila's not bad.
Pilot
Panther is
proceeding
going to
on
depend on
board.
the pilot. And then the Falcon's usually a good pick. But an Inferno alongside Tricera is going to be interesting.
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Dismantle the chloride
Because, like,
extractors. Place
in
5
theory,
PLC
I should have
drive at the
switched over
observatory.
to
Extractors will speed up if
Hurricane
not dismantled in time, causing contamination.
to
Reach the
match,
target
because,
number.
like,
Dismantle
I've
units.
noticed with the heavies, they have a better
Taking off.
combination. Tricera and Stego work together
Tricera,
best.
holding down the front.
And then the Hurricane and Inferno work together best.
Objective dismantle extractors. Fire control system unlocked.
I don't think this team is gonna care about objectives at this point.
Assist. Reloading.
I saw that too. And I'm like, oh, yeah. What did I just destroy? Oh.
Offline. Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Dismantling chloride extractor.
No way.
Chloride extractor deployed.
Falcon here. The sky is
We're not gonna
ours.
ask how I actually managed to pull that off when they're the ones who pop smoke.
Energy low. Energy low. Dismantling chloride extractor. Reloading. Dismantling chloride extractor. Enemy down. Chloride extractor deploys in 10. Dismantling chloride extractor. Charter dismantled.
I guess to be fair, in order to do the objective game, I also should be playing a part of that, even though I'm not supposed to be the one doing it.
Stabilizing. Chloride extractor dismantled. Reloading. Shield offline. Assist.
Getting those things there.
Reloading. Chloride extractor deploys. Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
It's just, I guess you could argue this would be like the double Zeta for I already forgot his name. Damn, I'm good at this game, I swear. And you know how many times I've watched that show? Too many. Figure out what I was doing. The objective.
Fluid armor offline.
Need armor.
Reloading. Insufficient engine output.
been pretty useless. I don't know why.
Extractor deployed. Energy.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Oh. Oh no.
Extractor deployed.
I guess I have to sit here until I get Chin. There we go. I guess I lost that one because no energy, right? Stop running away. Thank you.
Enemy down.
I'm good at this game. Oh, still silver rating.
Double kill.
Nice.
Dismantling Corite extractor.
Dude, I was right next to you then. I did nothing.
Assist.
I'll take an assist. That's fine. But yeah, this is kind of like Yuma's if he had a double Zeta. I don't remember if he ever gets one at some point.
Insufficient engine.
It'd be kind of weird if he just decided not to. But to be fair, like I guess his opponent in actually, I don't care about the Narcomi, I just want to scare him.
Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
I'm actually surprised that no one has come over here.
Deploys in 10 seconds.
Those don't count. They don't. They auto spawn with it.
Dismantling Corite extractor.
Alright. Really? Why would you just spawn? Okay, we win anyways.
Victory.
It's not so bad. Not so bad. I can play this game, I swear. The quote-unquote best moment.
MVP.
Of course, the MVP has to
Panther's
be
land
a
shreds
Panther.
through all evil.
That was ours, right? Probably. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh, I screwed up. I meant to vote for people. I don't know why. I don't know what the actual benefit is for it, but that's okay. Can we play something other than Tricera, maybe, just to be, you know, non-boring, I guess. I don't know. I want to like Sky Raider, I really do, but it has problems. I haven't tried Serenith in PvP. It says it's a support, but it doesn't support at all. Not from a standpoint of healing. It just has disruption basically. So I don't know how that's gonna work in PvP. Guess we'll find out. We'll get laughed at too. That is a definite fact that they will probably be laughing at us. Pitu. I don't remember what that is. Okay, so we have an Inferno,
Aquila.
Panther,
Ready to strike.
Tanaka. So we have our healer support at least. A heavy sniper and a heavy defender. So yeah, we can have a disruption.
Serenith. Ready to strike.
What even is a Vigil Embryo? I don't remember that format, so I guess we'll find out if it was a good idea to bring
Panaka, ready to strike.
a support like Serenith. I mean, we have the 2 heavies and a healer. So realistically, the 6th slot is not important. I could probably just...
Tricera, ready
or
to
we
strike.
lose. I thought we lost Big Ope.
Pilot proceeding on board.
I could have, in theory, brought the 3rd heavy. Because, you know, having 3 heavies is not the worst thing at all.
Injecting Coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Obtain keys from 3 data terminals to seize the base's main turret. A key will periodically be generated at one of 3 data terminals. Seize and upload the keys to the turret before your enemy.
This could be a fun one for Serenith. If it works the way it's supposed to, it will be majestic to have them potentially fighting each other. But again, I don't quite understand the
Serenith,
mechanics
taking
of
off.
it. So we'll find out.
Serenith, set to disrupt enemy defense.
Fire control system unlocked.
Oh, look at that. Same button is still not
Objective,
accessible.
Secure and upload keys to the base's main turret. Key generates at point B in 60 seconds. Solar armor reactivated.
Running.
Insufficient ammo. Stabilizing. Insufficient ammo. Offline. Fluid armor reactivated.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Key generated at point B.
I don't get it. I feel like it does nothing.
Enemy secure. Intercept now. Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
I guess actually that would be a good point. If I played Aquila, it would make the
Serenith,
most sense for
set to disrupt enemy defense.
a Yuma
Fire
build.
control system unlocked. Target required. Key generates at point C in 30 seconds. Unavailable.
Panaka, moving in to pick our strikers up.
Inferno, about to lay down the barrage.
I have no idea what the hell this thing does.
Initiating ejection.
I can tell you right now that it was not stopping them from attacking me.
Key generated at
And it was very weak and easy to break, so I'm not sure if I just don't understand the mechanics, but I don't like it. Regardless, because like that was too easy for them to break. So we'll try some Aquila probably
Serenith,
next.
set to disrupt enemy defense.
stabilizing.
Yeah, see, look how quick that was to break. He just had to go up.
Stabilizing. Stabilizing.
Nah, that thing's unreliable.
Key secure. Provide cover.
So you're basically relying on your target being not mobile, which makes no sense.
Inferno, about to lay down the barrage.
Key mode.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Target required. Key generated at point
I know for a
A.
fact they don't have that ability.
Panaka, moving in to fix our strikers up.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Initiating ejection sequence.
We had to try it in PvP, see
Warning.
what it
Enemy
was,
secure key.
how it worked.
Intercept now.
And I don't agree with it. It's definitely not for me, so we'll
Ready for deployment.
try and see a bit different. The Aquila is always a fun one.
Striker ready. Switching to boarding mode.
My problem when I play Aquila is I
Serenade.
forget to float.
Set to disrupt enemy defense.
Stabilizing. Key generates at point B in 30 seconds. Flight armor offline.
It would help if I had any party members.
Tricera, holding down the front.
And I wasn't being like triple teamed every time.
Inferno, about to lay down the barrage.
Key generated at point B. Initiating ejection sequence.
So much jiggling. That's. I don't understand why it has to be like that. It's not how it works in real life.
Ready for deployment.
Neutralize the marked target. Let's meet here.
Please engage the target.
Striker ready. Switching to boarding mode.
Sereneth, set to disrupt enemy defense.
Fire control system unlocked.
Panaka, moving in to fix our strikers up.
Key generated at point A. Stabilizing. Weapon not ready.
Tricera, holding down the front.
Warning. Enemy secured key. Intercept now. Energy low. Stable.
At least it's over, so we can get out of this awful suit. I'm not sure what their
Defeat.
decision was on making this the unlockable, because, like, it's not worth it.
MVP.
Nobody dodges Aquila's gaze.
Okay, so you can go down in rank. Good to know. So I'm just gonna go back to Tricera. Because I know Tricera. Really?
Aleseness, ready to strike. Falcon,
you.
ready to strike. Inferno, ready to strike.
At least I know how to use Inferno. But that's frustrating when it fucking puts two people with the same suit in the same party. Because it's not supposed to do that. That's the entire point of queuing. Is your queue with the suit you're gonna use. So I don't know why it does that.
Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Capture and defend the 3 data
The only
nodes
reason
at
why I
the
like
Capturing
Tricera the
the nodes
most is you're
recovers
not reliant
abnormal mining
on someone
data in
else
the
to
sinkhole.
heal you,
Recover
because
data before
with only 2
windrows
healers in the
destroys
entire
mine.
game and no one runs it, I'm
Inferno,
gonna be honest with you, when I
taking
played
off.
them, I did not enjoy them either, so I understand not playing them.
Inferno, about to lay down the barrage.
Objective. Seize data
The only
nodes
problem
and
with
gain control
Inferno
of
that I
the
have
sinkhole.
is, like, you see these big ranged guns, right? No. No. This thing is literally close quarters.
Node A activates in 10 seconds.
Ah.
Node A activated.
And that's the other problem I have with the suit, is you can't fucking get out of anything.
Unavailable. Weapon not ready. Node A captured by enemy.
Falcon here.
Enemy
The
down.
sky is ours. Tricera, holding down the front.
Stabilizing.
I couldn't go down. That
Node
was the only way to do it.
and C activated.
I was gonna say.
Seize all nodes immediately. Node C captured by enemy.
Well, we'll just wait. We'll just wait. We're not in any rush to get up there and burn our entire energy resource. We are losing because no one played the objective. I'm equally to blame. Obviously, like, I haven't even touched an objective. I didn't realize this was an objective. I think that's part of the problem with it being randomized, is like, you're
Captured
just
by enemy.
planning for one thing.
Narukami, moving in to provide cover.
And it's not that thing. What do you mean resist?
Node B captured.
Panther, diving into ambush.
Where the fuck was my party at?
Assist.
We got an assist out of it, I guess. Not ideal. Wait, people actually play
Enemy
Sky?
down.
He's not even
Ready
good.
for deployment.
Sky Raider
Inferno.
is like one of the
About to
worst.
lay down the
His
barrage.
guns are very bizarre,
off
and you
more
get
than
like
you can
only a
chew,
couple
huh?
shots. And it's not like, oh, a couple sniper shots. It's just a couple little like plates. We're gonna go see and hope for the best. Never mind. Are you kidding me, guys?
Energy low. Node A captured.
What do you mean resist, dude? You can't fucking resist that shit.
Assist. Unavailable.
Focus on the target.
Unavailable. Node C captured. Assist. Energy low. Weapon not ready.
What do you mean weapon not ready? You're lying to me.
Assist.
Oh wow, we're actually winning now that we all remembered the objective.
Assist.
I'm gonna go for the first. Always.
Assist.
We turned around a bad game, actually. That's kind of funny.
Node B captured by enemy.
That's gonna happen.
Watch our friends back.
Stabilizing. Unavailable. Node A captured by enemy. Node B captured.
Rip. I guess it's stuck in the spot. Oh. Really?
Stabilizing. Node A captured.
We win anyways, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Victory.
Victory. I did pretty much nothing that game. Victory.
MVP.
Our Tricera.
Tricera will always have your back.
That took my spot. Now we're in gold. We're getting places, I guess. Oh, right. I wanted to look at my glider. Whee. Oh no. Oh. There's more stuff involved in this. Oh my god. And honestly, that tells me right there that this is a one-time use. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna let them know real quickly. Like, I get the idea. Try and make an economy by having things like this glider have to be continually replaced. But, like, at the same time, it was a lot to get that, so... What the f... No. Oh no, it expired. I have a lot of expired stuff. I don't even, no, I don't want to do this for hours, sorry. But I will list this one again. Because it's worth so much. We're gonna, I guess 48 hours it is. What's this? Oh, it's just a module. 48 hours is not a long listing time, but sure. Let's see if there's anything else of relevance in here. Kinda makes me not want to ever mess with this Mashmac stuff, because it's like everything gets used up when you go and use it. Like, nah. Tricera. I'm sorry, but we're gonna be lazy. If we get kicked out of Tricera again, I'm just gonna smack people up. This is getting ridiculous. I'm tired of queuing as something and then getting kicked out of it immediately. Okay, so it looks like we're good this time. We have a light brawler. We got
Inferno,
the other heavy.
ready to strike.
Okay.
Hurricane, ready to strike.
We have
Tricera,
triple heavy.
ready to strike. Stellaris, ready to strike.
And unfortunately, my heavy support is not with
Pilot
me.
proceeding on board.
That's unfortunate. I was really hoping to get a Dago there. Probably a picture of Anna. Nope. Just another. It's just a gif of a dog. That was a picture of
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Escort the payload along the route to the launch site. Activating the consoles along the way can speed up the payload. Make sure to reach the destination before the enemy.
Tricera, taking off.
Regardless, we have a very solid setup.
Objective. Activate signal consoles and guide payload to destination.
I'm gonna let them do whatever they're doing, and I will.
Console A activates in 20 seconds. Assist. Reloading.
The Skyraider doesn't know what to do. Look, I will take all those assists.
Assist.
I know I'm not doing a whole lot right now, but
The payload is swiftly advancing. Payload.
that's fine. Swiftly advancing and then stops slowly. But I get it. It's a boost because we captured it. I appreciate my
Focus on this target.
helpers. What? Not my problem. Wow, is this really that one-sided?
Enemy down.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Assist.
Okay, that's on me. I forgot to start healing because I didn't realize that I was actually low on health.
Enemy down.
I believed in my team and they let me down.
Tricera, holding down the front.
We have a support, I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind. It's a Stellaris.
Our fire control system.
Irrelevant.
I'll be the end of you.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Signal console activated. The payload is swiftly advancing. Payload.
Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Shield offline.
Let my team do the thing that they're supposed to do, and I'm just gonna do the thing I'm supposed to do. The Falcon scared me, not gonna lie. Downtime, so we'll reload. So guess what? This isn't
Console C activates
Helldivers.
in
You're
20
allowed to
seconds.
reload.
Shield offline.
got what you deserve.
Weapon not ready. Offline. Advancing payload. Fire from right.
I'm surprised that Narukami only took one shot. Like, from the standpoint of a sniper, sure, but like
The payload is ready.
in this game,
Advancing
no.
payload. Enemy down.
Thank you. Wow, that was my kill.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Assist. Enemy down.
You got what you deserve.
Advancing payload. Online. Assist.
Take what I can get on those. So, kills. We prefer kills, but you can't have everything, right? Heal real quick.
Assist.
Highest assist count
You
I've
got
ever
what
had,
you deserve.
probably, just because I'm not taking the kill. But I'm also really not fighting either. Fighting when I have to.
Shield offline. Reloading. Reloading. Assist.
That was good. I ran out
You
of
got what
ammunition
you
at the wrong
deserve.
time. But we win! Yay!
Victory.
What type is it? Okay. Probably go. I'm not sure yet.
MVP.
Tricera will always have your back.
Assists. Did not have the top assists. That's insane. But to be fair, I also was not in the fight regularly, so that is something to also consider. Is like I did the payload and took the MVP even. Nice, nice, nice. Almost to gold 4. Nice, another MVP. We'll take it. Look, the payload ones are pretty basic and straightforward, so I mean, it made sense that I would win with the build that I had going. But I can't say that I was exactly excited about winning that way. Interesting. I didn't really have viewers over there. That's cool.
Falcon.
Are you
Ready to
kidding
strike.
me?
Stego. Ready to strike. Aquila. Ready to strike. Tricera. Ready to strike.
I guess we're going for quad defenders.
Pilot proceeding on board.
I'm not playing Panther, that other thing. I'm only good with heavy, so I guess we're going quad heavy. See, again, this is why they need to prevent you from queuing with people
Injecting
who are using the
calcium
same suit
particles.
as you. Like, I
Pilot
understand there's
sync
other
rate stable.
suits, but like,
Mind bridge
when you queue with a
initiated.
specific suit,
Dismantle the
Should be
chloride
pretty
extractor
obvious what I
placed
want.
by Thea's Vanguard at the observatory. Extractors will speed up if not dismantled in
and I get the
time,
idea of
causing
switching me to the
contamination.
brawler
Reach the
because we
target number
have
of
no
dismantled
brawlers,
units to halt their plan.
but
Inferno!
I'm not playing a
Taking
brawler.
off.
I still can't even understand brawler.
Inferno! About to lay down the barrage.
It's just the fact that as a melee you have time between your attacks is just
Objective. Dismantle
completely
chloride
stupid.
extractors. Optical camo drone will soon go offline. Autopilot can now be disengaged. Fire control system unlocked.
like they could have done what they did with like gunners and stuff and given them a number of shots, not just oh you get one.
Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Chloride extractor deployed. Energy low. Insufficient engine output.
They're the objective.
Stabilizing.
The only reason I don't like it either. I mean, I guess to be fair, it is a solution to brawlers because then they have to like
Assist.
rethink their life.
Dismantling chloride extractor. Chloride extractor dismantled.
But it's still like I don't understand like why you would want to play
Chloride
a
extractor deployed in 10 seconds.
hurricane.
Unavailable.
No, you need to put your
Chloride
defensive onto
extractor
it.
deployed. Chloride extractor dismantled. Assist.
Only an assist again.
Unavailable. Energy low. Insufficient engine output.
The only problem is we do not have a support, so I'm just trying to not die at that point.
Chloride extractor deployed.
Ah, cancel.
Energy low. Assist.
Well, I'll take it. It died. At the end of the day, that's what
Extractor
matters.
deploys in 10 seconds.
I was hoping you'd last longer.
Extractor dismantled. Enemy down. Energy low.
Oh, yeah, no. I wasn't getting out of the box. Welkin is like the hard counter kind of brawler, it feels like. Being able to just stop you from doing your shit.
Enemy down. Ready for deployment. Chloride extractor dismantled.
Inferno! About to lay down the barrage.
Optical camo
Oh,
offline.
sure.
Fire control system unlocked. Enemy down.
Rip to whoever I stole that from.
Extractor deployed. Energy low. Insufficient engine output. Assist. Insufficient. Assist. Chloride extractor dismantled.
If Inferno wasn't such a like pick for a lot of
here.
people because
The
it's
sky
one of the
is
like
ours.
noticeables. I would consider it as like a good secondary page of the game. Oh no, he put me in the box.
Insufficient engine output. Unavailable. Enemy down.
At first, I thought this thing sucked, but that's because it doesn't very well explain that it is a close quarters model. Definitely was not prepared for it when I first played out. I was like, oh, this thing's garbage. It does do, like, no damage. But that's because it's all, like, shotgun, basically. See, that Panther could not stop that.
Assist.
I'll take an assist with that.
Tricera, holding down the front.
Stabilizing.
Narukami. Narukami's actually, like, probably something I would consider as well, because I can't, like, mess with it too much. I'm a win. See? Not so bad.
Victory.
Probably play a couple more games and then probably call it for today. Just because realistically the goal was mostly to do that set review. And obviously that kind
Tricera
of
will always have your
ended really
back.
quick. Today was supposed to be like a rest day, but I figured I'd also go ahead and just push for the Violet's affiliate. Oh, I got a kudo. How nice. I mean, I guess to be fair, they're free, which I get the idea of giving everyone the ability to just give kudos for free, but like letting everyone do kudos kind of devalues it. Rip. Also, rip. I didn't realize I was on Inferno still. We're already
Welkin,
in a
ready to
Tricera
strike.
team. That's
Stellaris, ready to strike.
fine. Stella or Observatory Island. I don't remember this one, but we'll be fine.
Inferno, ready to strike. Falcon, ready to strike.
We have a Stego and a Tricera.
Stego, ready to strike.
So we'll have the defense that we need.
Lumine, ready to strike.
Or you can switch to Lumine. I'm
Pilot
proud of you
proceeding
for
on
having the
board.
skills to put up with Lumine, because I don't like to switch to heal. I haven't really tried the other healer yet, because I just know I'm not really going to be that impressed, probably.
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Diffuse all Corite extractors deployed by Thea's Vanguard. They will release Corite haze if not deactivated in time. Stop them before it's too late.
Inferno, taking off. Inferno, about to lay down the barrage.
I don't remember this one.
Objective. Dismantle Corite extractors to prevent Corite pulse storm. Stabilizing. Corite extractor deploys in 10
Ah.
seconds.
I got stuck on a rock.
Corite extractor deployed. Stabilizing. Corite extractor dismantled.
is ours.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Yeah. I got cornered by 3 of them.
Initiating ejection sequence.
Not to mention, I don't know what the Aquila was doing. Because for some reason they kept disrupting. And I'm pretty sure that they don't have disruptors.
Double kill. Ready for deployment.
I don't know. Like it's weird. There's
Inferno, about to lay down the
because the
barrage.
upgrades you can add to your models don't do anything. They're
Chloride
for the
extractor
other game
dismantled
mode.
by enemy. Energy low. Chloride extractor deployed. Assist. Stabilizing.
Yeah, it took all of us. So what? I'm going to beta. I'll go to alpha.
Energy. Chloride extractor dismantled by enemy.
No, that's precisely what I did.
Stabilizing.
This is precisely how you get yourself killed, but what else am I gonna do? Like that. Like that.
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Chloride extractor deployed in 10 seconds.
Can't even fucking target him. Oh my god.
Chloride extractor deployed. Chloride extractor dismantled.
And then I'm not sure why the
Initiating
Welkin
sequence.
was able to absorb all of the plasma.
Enemy down. Ready for deployment. Chloride extractor deployed.
Inferno, about to lay down the barrage.
Optimal camo drone will fire control system unlocked.
Stellaris sneaking up for a backline ambush.
I'd say this time they just have better design.
Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Stabilizing.
Welcome. Ready to pick off
Really?
some stragglers.
Chloride extractor deployed. Chloride extractor dismantled by enemy.
Thank you, Welkin.
Chloride extractor deployed in 10 seconds.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
How did their box come up already? What the fuck?
Assist.
That was annoying. I don't know how the Welkin didn't kill it, and I have no idea how it was resisting my rays. 'Cause the rays can kill melee, no problem.
Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Stabilizing. Chloride extractor deployed.
Well, I think they're likely to win this one.
Chloride extractor dismantled. Energy low.
But we'll play. We'll play.
Energy
I don't
low.
remember Stego having that. I'll be honest with you.
Unavailable. Insufficient engine output. Insufficient engine output. Insufficient large chloride extractor deployed. Insufficient engine output.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Large stratum shatterer dismantled.
Saving grace is that I ran out of energy, so I had to fall back. But yeah, I don't understand. Like, the last game, I did fine with this thing, and then all of a sudden it's just not doing damage.
Broken. Ready to pick.
Oh, is that all you got? Stay out of it next time.
Initiating ejection sequence.
I mean, I guess I am in gold, so my opponents are gonna be stronger, but like, come on. There's no way.
Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
There's no way that changes the actual suit's capability.
Chloride extractor deployed.
Anime is lying to
Inferno,
you.
about to lay down the barrage.
Fire control system unlocked. Fire from right. Stabilizing.
They are going to win this round because, I mean, I wasn't paying attention to objectives either, to be honest, because I've never been on this map. Like, the only thing remotely close to this map I've played is a few times in Mal.
Chloride extractor dismantled. Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Chloride extractor deployed. Fire.
How? We still had several seconds before that, so I don't know. Whatever.
Chloride extractor deployed. MVP.
Narukami is more than just a weapon.
I want to understand Narukami, but I think I'm gonna call it there today. Unfortunately, I'm just kind of burnt out a little bit from this week. I will see you all. I guess actually, to be fair, I think I'm still gonna be here tomorrow.